It is the 8th time that Bellator has arrived at WinStar World Casino. Some historic moments inside this building. Joe Warren won the Bantamweight World title here. Joe Warren lost the Bantamweight World title here. And tonight, he fights for a chance to become #1 contender. Once again, Mercedes is here, Summer's here, so is Sean Grande and Jimmy Smith. And here's what we're looking at. We go live at 9 o'clock Eastern on Spike. All eyes on a Bantamweight fight that is not only generational, but is going to determine the immediate future of this division.
Yeah, the winner's in line for a title shot. Old guard Joe Warren, tough, gritty, determined versus young, hungry, explosive, athletic Darrion Caldwell. Real contrast in styles.
We're going to get to see Fernando Gonzalez try to make a statement at 170. Don't sleep on Goichi Yamauchi and Bubba Jenkins. That's got fight of the night written all over it. Our night begins with Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. As Middleweight tonight presents Bellator MMA live from WinStar World Casino and Resort. We begin the evening tonight's first fight. 3 5-minute rounds and a catch weight of 152 pounds. And now, first, the blue corner. At 5'9", weighing in 145.4 pounds, his professional record, 5 wins, just 1 defeat. From Bucksport, Maine, he fights out of Amarillo, Texas, Ray on Business Wood. And across the gauge, fighting out of the red corner at 5'9", he weighed in 152.4 pounds as a professional. He brings 10 victories with 3 defeats. He fights out of Dallas, Texas. Please welcome Chris Jones. In charge of the action, your referee, Kerry Hatley.
Tail of the tape brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
It's supposed to be a featherweight fight. Chris Jones, 7 pounds overweight.
All right, man, let's get things started. Ready? Ready? Let's go to work.
Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers, it's Miller time. You always say that you transform into a school teacher when a guy misses weight. You know the tone of your voice.
I totally do. Well, I was a school teacher, so I just go back to it. I just go back to it.
Just saying, it comes back when somebody disappoints you. Ray Wood saw the record 5-1. Blue, his only loss was up in New England in a championship fight in the 5th round, so he hasn't been beaten in the first 3 rounds. His only pro loss was in round 5.
See Wood's strategy already. Use his feet, stay to the outside angle. Wood, that extra weight, extra power. He's just the physically bigger guy in there. Wants to stay away from the power. Doing a good job of keeping him at range.
Against the southpaw stance of Chris Jones.
Nice shot, hit him right in the liver. Bad move, though.
Way too aggressive on that flying knee. Chris Jones saw it coming.
It's giving him time to recover because his liver's in trouble. Still hurting. He hasn't gotten it back yet. He's in trouble.
Very early in the round.
Liver shot takes forever to get back. Watch him keep that right elbow glued to his ribs. He can't defend that side, though, when it comes to his chin.
See so many fights, so many big fights end with that liver shot. What happens to your body?
Your internal organs shut down completely. It's hard to breathe. Incredible amount of pain. It's just hard to get. He's still hurting.
That was a low shot.
That's exactly what Chris Jones needed.
That's not something you often say.
But it's true.
It's true in this case.
Break. Needs to take the full 5 minutes.
Let's go right here.
The liver shot isn't like getting cracked in the chin or the temple. You can get it back in a minute or 2. Yeah, the foot hit the cup. In many ways, a liver shot feels like a groin shot. They're not that different.
Hard to breathe.
Yeah.
In case you get the 5 minutes, but John McCarthy says you don't have 5 minutes to give.
Right, here we
you
go.
have 5 minutes to spend.
Here we go, man.
Very happy will resume the action.
Jones just having trouble with the foot speed and the foot attack of Ray Wood. He's angling and kicking. I've seen a lot more of that in modern mixed martial arts. It's kind of that a traditional, almost karate, taekwondo style. Guys switch stances a lot, use the leg a lot.
Where does it come from?
It comes from a lot of guys opening up and coming from different styles. It isn't just wrestling and kickboxing like it used to be. Time when all those traditional styles were kind of frowned upon, and not anymore.
Every sport evolves.
Yeah.
You know, the NFL, okay, it's a zone blitz, and it's a 3-4 or 4-3. Everything is always changing.
Same thing in MMA.
This Lionheart for Chris Jones. Local fighter from Dallas.
Those body shots and leg kicks are killing him.
He's gutted it out here. Proud father, 2 teenage daughters. 5th fight in Bellator. Huge spinning back fist. Chris Jones in trouble early, in trouble late, and it is over.
Never found the answer for the kicking attack of Ray Wood. And it was a spinning back fist that signaled the end. Great stuff by this kid. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Ray Wood says he's all business, and he was tonight.
These kicks that set up the punches. Side kick that had been working for him all night. And look at this spinning back fist right on the jaw. Chris Jones never saw it coming. Ground and pound was just icing on the cake, but look at that. Kick right to the spinning back fist. Using all of his offense at the same time.
That is a low percentage shot, but when it lands, it ends fights.
And I like what he did. He didn't show that early on in the round. It didn't look like he had that in his back pocket. Kicks, kicks, kicks. That's when they don't see the punch. Beautiful job by Ray Wood. I hope we see him again.
Eye-opening performance from the 26-year-old from Amarillo, Texas, Ray Wood.
All right, here we go, man. Here we go. Good job, man. That's a good fight.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the end comes officially 3 minutes, 10 seconds into round number 1. The winner by TKO Ray on business. Wood.
4th knockout win for Ray Wood. He goes to 6-1 in a very impressive first round knockout performance. The last time we saw Goichi Yamauchi, he was facing a former king of pancrase, Isao Kobayashi, at Mohegan Sun in October. We didn't know quite what to make of the fight, but we thought it would be evenly matched. It was not. Yamauchi dominated start to finish, and he was the first to actually get a submission win over Kobayashi.
And the telling part of that fight to me is he was dominant on the ground. Bubba Jenkins, wrestling is his bread and butter. Will he use it defensively? And this will be a kickboxing match, because that's where I see it going.
What happens to a guy who instinctively is trying to take another guy down, and all of a sudden that's the last guard you want to end up in?
It's about sticking to the game plan. He said, I didn't do it against Georgi Karahanian. I'm doing it tonight.
Clash of styles and that Shark Tank of a featherweight division. Somebody, you can't just win, you have to make a statement. There's a look at Justin Patterson, 6-1 fighter out of Arlington. Last time we were here at WinStar, we saw him suffer his first professional loss. One of the great things about a venue like this, there are a lot of people here early to see these fighters. Easy for them to get pumped up when they step in the big lights. To Michael C. Williams.
Tonight live from WinStar World Casino and Resort, Bellator MMA, presented by Miller Lite, now goes to the welterweight division set. For 3 5-minute rounds, we introduce the blue corner first. At 6'2", he weighed in 169.2 pounds. His professional record, 8 wins, just 1 defeat from Pawhuska, Oklahoma. He fights out of Chula Vista, California. Chance Black Eagle Rencountre. And across the cage, fighting out of the red corner at 5'10", weighing in 170.2 pounds as a professional. He brings 6 victories, just 1 defeat, fighting out of Harlem City, Texas, Justin "The Tactician" Patterson. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Dan Mergliano.
The tale of the tape brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
Rencountre 6'2" to Patterson's 5'10".
You ready, sir? You ready, Justin? Let's go, fight.
Two young fighters with very, very strong records to start their career. Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers. It's Miller time. Has not been stopped yet in his non-professional fights.
Guys coming out southpaw.
Big welterweight. Both stand-up fighters, that's the book on both of them. Not surprising here in the first minute.
Key for Patterson is he has to find a way around the height and range of Rencountre. Right now, he's at the end of his punches, the worst place to be.
Leg kick in out. Side to side, stay away from that range.
It's important to keep in mind, southpaws aren't any more used to facing southpaws than orthodox fighters are. Take some adjustment for them as well. Nice, that hand over the top. Straight punches, that's all we're seeing from Rencountre. Does bring it back lazy. Patterson can come over the top. That'll be his key to success. So far, hasn't been able to do it yet. Fighter, you want to see a lot of feints, you want to see a lot of volume. Can't throw 1-2 and have your opponent throw 1-2 back. You have to throw 3 and 4 to his 1 and 2.
He is slow bringing that hand back.
Yes, he is. Oh, man, good shot.
He's not slow throwing it.
Exactly. A lot of confidence in it. Patterson has to figure out he can't trade 1s and 2s.
Patterson needs a plan B here. That was a pretty good start.
Problems with counter. After he throws, he admires his work a little bit. He sticks his chin up. His hands are a little low, just like that. Kind of pops up a little bit. Can't have those gaps in your offense and defense. Nice throw. Man.
Right to side control, going for the quick pass.
Too quick. Trying to step over the top. Safer to slide his knee across, but
younger fighters less patient in that situation.
Like that, it leaves some psychological damage. It's embarrassing to get thrown like that. It can be confusing. Doesn't have to do a lot of damage. Man, the message it sends, I'm literally throwing you around. Joe Warren special.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Later tonight, will Darrion Caldwell find himself in a situation he's never been in before?
That's that Greco style. And, you know, they take you for a ride, man. If you're not used to it, it can be disheartening.
Darrion Caldwell says Greco is just the stuff that guys that can't do freestyle do. There's a lot of respect between those two. They're doing what they do, and obviously it's a huge fight tonight.
You gotta expect a little trash talking to Joe Warren fight and a Darrion Caldwell fight. They're fighting each other. Last thing I'll say about that, Joe Warren, All-American University of Michigan, can wrestle folk style, freestyle as well.
Michigan and NC State met on the hardwood earlier this year. Very high stakes. Joe Warren and Darrion Caldwell later tonight. Patterson doing a better job now at neutralizing.
Cutting angles a little bit better. He's trying to take advantage of that lazy lead hand.
He's not going to win this round. Unlikely he wins this round, but he's starting to figure it out.
Yeah. I like what you're seeing from Rencountre in terms of going back to the well. He just resets, goes back to what's been working for him earlier in the round. Doesn't get too excited. Nice job by Patterson. I'm surprised when he touches Rencountre like that, he's got to use those opportunities to then get inside and land more punches. He goes back to the outside, he's going to have trouble getting in all over again.
Justin Patterson took some damage, took some big shots, but he's still on his feet headed to round 2. Rencountre won this first round on the feet and then throwing to the ground.
Look at this, the jab, nice 1-2. That was his bread and butter, the straight 1-2. And he landed it effectively. Here's the throw, look at him. He takes advantage of the momentum of Patterson. Beautiful throw right into side control. Not a lot of damage, but the message it sends, I'm the boss in here.
He was the boss in round number 1. Out of Alliance MMA.
You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome.
McCann with his hometown of Pawhuska, Oklahoma was announced.
Okay, seconds out, please. Seconds out.
Hurt him to the body. Hurt him to the body.
Mouthpiece. You ready, sir? Round 2. You ready, sir? Round 2. Let's go. Fight.
Well, the cage looks smaller with Dan Bogliardi's in it. Ask Paul Daly about that. Dan Bogliardi was the referee of the Paul Daly-Josh Koscheck fight.
Don't forget him picking him up like a toy. Starting to figure it out.
Yes, he is.
He's winning with the jab. He's using that to set up the rest of his offense. And he's double and tripling the jab. That's how it's getting in.
It started landing late in that first round.
Yep. He's not going 1-for-1 anymore.
Double it up and then go up.
Your double up is the coaching.
Rencountre doing the smart thing, angling, making him come to him. But he has to double and triple his own jab. A little home run shot. And a guy with a lazy jab in terms of bringing it back. He throws it out sharp, but he brings it back low. It gets slower as the round goes on. That gap between his chin and his hand gets easier and easier to see and take advantage of.
He's giving Patterson that over the top. There's a little siren song.
Yep.
The window is there.
Neither guy really using their legs very much. Not a lot of leg kicks. Rencountre through a couple early, but been pretty much a boxing match.
Yeah, it has.
Whenever two fighters get like this, when they set a rhythm, when it looks like a pace, a back and forth like a tennis match, the one that breaks the rhythm usually is the one that's successful. Patterson broke the rhythm early in this round by doubling up his jab. Rencountre trying to change up the rhythm by going for the takedown.
The level change goes nowhere.
just fling that left over the top in those exchanges. I think there's a home for it. Over the low right hand of Rencountre, but
Rencountre was definitely, as you say, he was the boss the first 3+ minutes, but not the last 3.
nice. A lot of times it's delay when something like this happens and the momentum shifts. The fighter that was winning kind of goes, oh, this isn't working anymore. It takes them a while to break that pattern. Just because they weren't motivated to break it earlier. Patterson fighting a different fight. Rencountre pretty much fighting the same fight. Good timing on that double leg.
Wanted it earlier, wanted it on the ground, didn't get it, waited for his opportunity, and now has it there.
We're seeing, look at that Kimura position, but
tough from there.
Very tough from there. You haven't been with Bellator long, in MMA long. How many times have you seen that Kimura lead to bad situations for fighters? All the time.
It's almost, I don't call it anything yet because I haven't come up with something to call, but it's like it's a hope submission.
Yeah, it can be a stopgap.
Yeah.
It keeps the guy from moving for a second, then you gotta go.
It can be defensive when you're in trouble, but when it is offensive and it's a long shot, home run, hope submission, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, no guard, you're in trouble. And now Patterson in trouble. Pitbull Strauss, the best example in their second fight. You see it a lot. Nice elbow. Didn't see that one coming.
Neither did Rencountre.
Patterson did a good job using the fence to keep Rencountre from getting that second hook in. Patterson really has to turn. Well, it's that wrist control. It's keeping him from turning. Rencountre lets it go.
Very evenly matched young welterweights. Learning on the fly.
Nice left hand
Interesting juxtaposition with the 2 rounds. Cage control and who dictated the tempo of the fight. Round 3 coming up. Patterson came out a different guy here in round 2.
Yeah, he did. And this is how it started. The jab, doubling it, tripling it. That set up the rest of his offense. And that lazy lead hand right over the top with the power shot. Look at it right here. He throws it, and then that hand is down by his waist. Easy to go over the top with the left hand on that. Let's see if he fixes that on the way out in between rounds. It's easy every time Patterson got in range to throw that left over the top.
Both fighters have gone the distance before. Patterson 2-0 when it has gone to the cards, and Rencontre's only professional loss
Guys, take it down, guys. Final round.
came by a decision.
As we now go to the third and final round.
We are headed for round number 3, 1-1.
1-1 to me.
Final round. You ready, sir? Final round. Let's go. Fight.
Rencountre controlling the first 3.5 minutes or so of this fight. At his range. Patterson sort of doubling up on the jab and turned things around late in round 1. And he had the better of things in round 2.
Had a boxing coach tell me one time, so the jab can come from anywhere. It's where it goes back to that's important. Never forgot that.
the farther you get into your career.
Oh, yeah. They become established. They become part of your style. Nice job. Patterson has to do more with it.
Getting a little slower here around 2.
Yep. But bear in mind, so far Patterson more the one moving forward. Counter now taking the center of the cage. A good jab.
Jabs are getting through.
But at this point, close fight, what you want to get through those damaging punches that the judges can see. Really spell damage. Nice jab again. Knocked his mouthpiece right out. He's taking advantage. Protect yourself at all times. Just as we were talking about power punches.
It's really hard now for me to take my eyes off the gloves and Rencountre just how low he's holding it.
But that's how you're supposed to see it as a fighter and as a coach. You know, where are your offensive and defensive weapons, and just down by his hip. If you aren't relying on your hands to protect you, what are you relying on? Usually it's your awareness, your head movement. He's not moving his head very much, and he's not slipping these punches coming in, showing me that he's not that aware of them.
He's not setting up for takedowns, right. He's not doing other things.
Exactly. And that jab was snapping a lot better in round 1. It was kind of keeping Patterson at a distance. That weapon less effective. Oh, nice right over the top. Right back with the jab. And that is a stiff jab. That is not a pitter-pat jab. He's snapping his head back with that.
That's a Sonny Liston straightforward, push you backwards jab.
Sonny Liston.
Google it, please.
Yeah. Larry Holmes, fantastic jab. That kind of jab. Jab to knock your teeth out.
Larry Holmes, a Bellator fan. I just watched the fight where you were talking about him being there right behind you.
Yeah. The Easton Assassin. You're in his backyard in Pennsylvania.
Former heavyweight champion.
I think one of the most underrated heavyweight champions of all time.
Yeah, he followed the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Somebody had to be the long-term heavyweight champion after Ali.
Yep. Now, to me, Rencountre really has to do something dramatic. Oh, another spinning back fist.
Patterson has been trying that the entire fight, waiting for his opportunity.
And for Rencountre, it's all or nothing now. 30 seconds left. I think he's losing this round to end this fight.
He never made the adjustment. Patterson changed the fight, and Rencountre never changed the fight.
Exactly. And kudos to Patterson, staying mentally in the fight, not going into defensive mode, not giving up, making adjustments like a professional.
Rencountre looking for the home run shot. It looks like it's going to be too little, too late. That was good stuff.
Excellent stuff. What I love seeing from a young, hungry fighter.
Comeback ability, too. Yeah, you love to see from a young fighter.
Yeah, heart, guts. Used the jab in round number 2. Round number 3 wasn't, I mean, was still landing the jab, but wasn't doubling it up like it was in round 2. It was more power punches in round number 3 that gave him the lead. As soon as he knocked the mouthpiece out of Rencountre's mouth, could have been some jaw damage just because his mouth was so wide there. Spinning back fist caught him. Look at this, walking away. Yves Edwards is cornering somebody tonight. Famous spinning back fist or back fist like that against Josh the Punk Thompson. Similar thing, running away, turns around, boom.
It's creating the distance to land that shot.
and it's from the side your opponent isn't looking at. Beautiful stuff.
Sure, he'd be glad of bringing it up, but that's the only time Josh Thompson has ever been stopped his entire career.
He's spinning away. Josh went for that back fist, and Yves Edwards came right over the top with the kick. This time it worked out for Patterson.
Let's find out. It should be an interesting decision, and Michael C. Williams has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance inside, the Bellator cage will go to your 3 cage-side judges. All 3, Jacob Montalvo, Don Turnage, and David Sutherland, all see the fight exactly the same at 29 to 20. Pardon me. Let me repeat that. Jacob Montalvo scores at 29-28. He sees it for Rencountre. Your second judge, Don Turnage, sees it 29-28 for Patterson. Your third and final judge, David Sutherland, sees the fight 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Justin the Tactician Patterson.
Close fight. Justin Patterson made the adjustment late in round number 1. Chance for Rencountre did not, and Justin Patterson wins the split decision. Impressive performance to go to 7-1. We go live on Spike at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Fernando Gonzalez, who is a really fun guy to talk to. Hey, he's won 4 in a row in the welterweight division. He's watched guys, you know, MVP has missed a couple of opportunities here. He's seen Benson Henderson come in and take the title shot. You know, Paul Daly seems to be focused on Josh Koscheck, and understandably so. Fernando Gonzalez is basically walking around with a metaphorical t-shirt right now that says, "Why not me?"
Exactly. And he has a very entertaining style. He'll walk right to the center of the cage and square off with anyone. But also he's one of those fighters that isn't fun to fight, isn't fun to prepare for. You gotta really want to fight a Fernando Gonzalez. And Gilbert Smith, who sees this as his opportunity in the big show, wants that challenge. A lot of established names, I understand why they'd be hesitant.
All coming up at 9 o'clock Eastern. We're gonna shuffle the deck. Some world title contenders, which this young man hopes to be one day. This is Steve Garcia, a name you need to know in the Bantamweight division. 6-0, some very impressive wins. 4-0 inside the Bellator cage. Another win tonight, and he would like to be in the mix at 135. To Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Featherweight World Casino and Resort, Bellator MMA presented tonight by Miller Lite. Now goes to the Bantamweight division set for 3 5-minute rounds. Will introduce the blue corner at 5'9", weighing in 134, undefeated as a professional. He steps in the cage at 5-0. He fights out of Houston, Texas. Introducing pretty Ricky Turcios. Across the cage, fighting under the red corner at 6 foot even, weighing in 135.4 pounds. His professional record also undefeated. He brings 6 wins without a loss from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Steve Mean Machine Garcia. In charge of the action, your referee, Jason Herzog.
Tail of the tape, couple of Bantamweight contenders here, brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
And we talk about the records, a combined 11 wins, no losses.
Let's get back, let's get back. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
The fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers, it's Miller time. Steve Garcia opened up eyes on his first day in Bellator. All he did was beat Sean Bunch. Nobody knew who Steve Garcia was. He scored the upset win over Sean Bunch, and then here in this building in June of 2014, 39-second knockout of Cody Walker with shots like that.
He's He's looping, he's awkward, he's unorthodox. Hard to see his punches coming.
Or his knees.
Looks like the kid is all knees. He's all knees and elbows.
It's so unusual for 135. He is just lanky. And he's gone the distance once. Kin Moy, shout out, Cambridge Banks. He's the only one who takes Steve Garcia the distance.
Kin Moy is tough as nails.
He is.
Remember that fight. You were thinking he was out 3 or 4 times.
Turcios has 1 first-round knockout. His other 4 wins have all come by decision. Started as an amateur at 17 years old. Turcios in the blue gloves, his debut came in Houston.
That front kick. Now, one thing Garcia tends to do, it's very unorthodox, is he's tall, he's rangy, but he explodes forward. He gives up that range and goes right into the pocket. A lot of lanky fighters don't do that. They make their opponent come to them.
Turcios loves those front kicks, but he hasn't faced anybody this long.
This is where he's going to have an advantage. He's in close. Generally favors the guy with the shorter limbs.
3 minutes left.
Garcia's so unorthodox, just the way he moves.
Turcios doing a good job of not getting flustered. He's reading and reacting well. His hope is in close with punches. Now, if he ends up cutting Garcia here, what you want to do is stay right in this pocket and throw. Don't just cut him loose and let him go.
Turcios watched MMA with his dad. His dad told me when he was a little kid, he said, "You could do that one day." I said, "Dad, you're crazy. You can't do that." Look how it's turned out. Dad's been his biggest supporter. He made his debut in 2013 in the card. That was the last fight in legacy for Darren Caldwell before he signed with Bellator. See the damage around the eye of Turcios, the right eye. Turcios doesn't back up. He fights his way out of trouble going forward.
He has to. He has to. He can't stay at range and expect to be successful. He's fighting the right strategy for the build he has and the build he's fighting.
This Mozak saying what we were all thinking when you get a 5'7" guy giving away 4 or 5 inches wrong defense. Yeah, that was a big
Look
shot.
at that elbow over the top to get cut him around his eye. No, it didn't, but man, what a shot. Garcia doesn't have room to use his punches in that close. He has to throw elbows. He'll slice you up. Garcia's doing a good job with those knees.
He's done a good job keeping the fight where he wants it.
Exactly.
Much of the round.
This is the kryptonite of the taller fighter. Get inside. Get inside of his reach, make it a grueling chest-to-chest kind of fight. Nice job with the arm drag, getting around him, but Turcios dropping to the leg. See them stalemating here.
Not enough time here, is there going to be for Garcia? And no, there is. This is the length. Garcia, watch him adjust. That's what you love, when he adjusts. Okay, it's against the fence. All right, I can go this way.
You see, that's going to be the trade on the inside. Garcia cannot throw punches. He throws elbows. Turcios, what surprised me is his success in these Muay Thai positions. Yeah. Hard to do against a taller fighter. He's doing a good job wrenching that head down, getting his knees up there.
Good recognition that he had Garcia's head down in the first place to have that opportunity.
Also knows when to go to the ribs when he can't pull the head down.
Stay on the outside, man. Toes to the body and long jab. It'll set up the head kick.
Ricky Turcios has Steve Garcia into the second round. A lot of guys haven't gotten this far.
Second round, fight, you ready? Fight, you ready? Fight!
Two undefeated fighters. 23-year-old Garcia with the red gloves, 22-year-old Ricky Turcios in the blue.
That's a positive if you're Turcios. You're used to going the distance. Deep water doesn't mean anything to you. But Joey Villasenor, I was talking to him, coach over at Greg Jackson's, and he said Garcia's such a hard worker in the gym, man. Loves to come forward and bang, but technically really sound. I don't expect his gas to wear out. It's a team full of monsters.
Again, where Garcia can't use the range.
Come on, break him down there. I need a ton of right hands when you get free, Ricky. There's food all day.
These two are fighting beyond their years, strategically.
There you go. Short elbow. Short elbow.
Affected by the stage.
See that elbow, Ricky?
So much of that is the amateur fights we're seeing that we didn't see a few years ago.
Both of these guys fought 4 times as an amateur, both undefeated.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're looking at two guys here at their very young ages, 45 years old combined, 19 combined fights, pro and amateur without a loss. How'd you see round 1?
I saw it for Garcia. Thought he did more damage.
And almost a step over, he got it. Almost.
Little too anxious. You see that so much.
Got an idea.
Yep, gotta watch the front chokes from a guy with Garcia's build. Darce chokes, anacondas, guillotines. They're throwing like they're not protecting their records. I love it. In triangle country and able to get out.
Garcia closes guard.
3 minutes, Rick.
Neither of these two has recorded a submission win.
Not for lack of trying. Ed Kim Moy in a lot of trouble a few times.
Kim Moy, a great example of there's a style for you no matter what your build is. You can find your place. Kim Moy very low to the ground.
Now, Turcios has the build for ground and pound against Garcia. Garcia has long legs, but
that elbow's getting through.
It is. Turcios is going to have the more powerful punches when it comes to the ground and pound on top.
Garcia finally grabbing a hold of that left wrist.
Watch his right arm. But you see Garcia not really angling very much, locking triangle around the body, which is tight, but it doesn't allow you to really set up a lot of submissions because your legs are locked. You can't unlock them and angle and go for an arm bar, triangle, anything like that. It's a good defensive position. Maybe get a guillotine, something like that. Now he's in better position. Turcios pressing me on the ground. Not trying to reinvent the wheel, just going for ground and pound, not even trying to pass. I think that's the right strategy, too.
Very good second round for Turcios.
And also, remember, I'm used to deep water. You're a finisher. I want to drag you into the third round. Take the energy away from you. Make it a miserable last 5 minutes. I think that's what Turcios doing here.
Garcia's trying to go from A to B, but he is under constant pressure. He's trying to get that up higher, but he can't.
The problem is walking his legs up higher. That's a submission guard. You're going for usually arm bars from that position, a lot of attacks. He's got to angle in order to pull those off. if he's putting his feet on the hips, that's more of a sweeper's guard and gives him ability, like now, to kind of create scrambles and create space and pop back to his feet. You have to decide which one you want to do.
Garcia fights his way back.
Get him down again. He's tired. Come on, one more time.
Very good second round for Ricky Turcios. We're going to 3.
And you're going to win this third by movement. You've got to use your jab, right? You're jumping in with one punch only. That's closing the gap for him. Let's stay long. Toes, push kick, nopes. I love him out. You hear me? Up your head kick, all right? He can't take you down. You gave him your
bullshit. Always throwing that left hand. He tried to sneak a hook in there, but if you pressure, I want pressure, and I want him on his ass this round. You guys got something? I want pressure, and I want him on his ass. Listen to me. Double jab cross. Double jab cross.
Stay back. Back. Stay back. All the way.
To round number 3. Are we 1-1?
I have it 1-1. Turcios, round number 2.
Let's fight.
Corner of Steve Garcia was use your jab.
Essentially make your opponent come to you. Stop leaping in with one shot and going into his range.
Turcios has been content to take some risks to get inside, which he has. This is how he won round 2.
Let's go, Ricky. I need one, baby. I need one.
Nice. This time Garcia not wanting to spend another 2 minutes on the ground. Quickly back up.
Body head, Rick.
See what the fight on the line here in round 3.
Don't let him get combo, Ricky.
See those knees to the legs.
Turcios has executed the game plan. Not let Garcia get distance after that first 30, 45 seconds.
Looks like a crotch lift, then tried to step around. A little greedy. Fatigue is starting to be a factor for Garcia. Problem with his style, with all that angling and movement, explosiveness, it burns a lot of gas.
And again, he's not used to being here.
Nice elbow.
Yeah, elbow set that up. Left knee creates some distance. Garcia not as explosive here around 3 as he was at the start. Is it harder to hear your coaches in round 3 than it is in round 1?
Everything is harder in round 3 than it is in round 1. Everything. Except sweating. Sweating's easier. That's about it. Sometimes you don't feel the punches in as much. You're kind of numbed up. That's about it. What Turcios has to do is really use his position. He did more damage in round number 2 than so far he's doing in round number 3. Got to make it easy for the judges. You can't just hold him against the fence. You have to take him down. You have to do some damage. The times he's had Garcia, when he's had space in this round, he's done damage like that. Takedown has both feet.
guillotine position. Just defensive here.
Nice job leaping for the back. Too aggressive.
Admirable and exciting, but dangerous. But Turcios has been the aggressor, and judges notice that, and they reward them.
Roland trying to isolate the arm, looks like. Ends up on his back. Bad move by Garcia. He has the arm trapped, but he can't torque it from here. Triangle position, but he can't get it.
Turcios has just been half step ahead.
On him like glue.
Minute 15 in a very close fight between two undefeated young Bantamweights.
There's just been crazy pressure on Garcia.
It's just a preview of what Joe Warren wants to do to Darren Caldwell.
Exactly.
Get those hands together.
That's the main event towards the top of the Bantamweight division.
Going for the guillotine. Doesn't look locked properly, and it's not.
I don't know if he's got the gas to finish that.
Elbow. Foot stomp. Foot stomp. Let me see him. 15 seconds, Rick. Let's get it strong. Come on, strike. Put everything into it, Rick.
A lot of buzz around Steve Garcia coming into this fight. Ricky Turcios was the unknown of these two young undefeated fighters. Going down to the finish. So you want it to be an MMA judge. This is a tough one to call. Very tough. Because Garcia, as you said, if you're just watching cage control, Turcios had him where he wanted him, but when Garcia got his shots in the third round, they scored. Garcia didn't take a lot of damage. He was worn down in the third round.
Right.
This is a very tough one.
And the punches that Turcios did land against with short shots, you know, had an effect, but not big punches.
Hey, give me your mouthpiece.
This is a tough one.
How did you see round three?
Turcios by the barest of margins. Partly that flurry at the end, both guys trading punches, both guys landing. But this really could go either way. Thankfully, I'm not a judge. Mine is for entertainment purposes only.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing this one again.
No, it's a great fight. Great fight.
It's hard to envision three judges seeing this exactly the same way, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Did Ricky Turcios do enough to hand Steve Garcia his first defeat?
Ladies and gentlemen, having once again gone the distance, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge at cage side, Don Turnage, sees the fight 29-28. He's got it for Garcia. Your second judge, Jacob Montalvo, scores it 30-27. He's got it scored for Turcios. Your third and final judge at cage side, Dan Matthiessen, scores it 30-27 for the winner by split decision. Pretty Ricky Turcios.
He pulled it off. The buzz was about Steve Garcia coming into this one as the undefeated rising young bantamweight. Add a new name to that list. Winner by split decision, Ricky Turcios. Two up-and-coming bantamweights on a night we're going to feature the bantamweight division here in Bellator, not just in our main event, but when we go live on Spike at 9 o'clock Eastern. Baby Joe, it's fun to watch.
He is a tank, always comes forward, loves the power punches. He's always having fun in there, too, and you can see it. Great guy to watch.
Joe Taimanglo from Guam. Brings the island with him inside the cage. You may not know a lot about this man. He's a stoic young man, Sirwan Kakai. But this is a dangerous young fighter. 12-3, 10 of them, as you see, have been stoppages. And he wears that chip on his shoulder. That's sort of been disrespected, not getting the appreciation, you know, around the MMA community. And this is his chance to open up the show on Spike at 9 o'clock Eastern and make his statement.
Yeah, you can gripe about it, or you can go out there and beat a guy like Baby Joe decisively and be one of those names at 135 that we talk about.
That will open things up at 9 o'clock with all roads leading to the #1 contender fight in the bantamweight division. When Joe Warren is inside the Bellator cage, exciting things happen. You have no idea what's going to happen. But I'll say this about Darrion Caldwell, who we have been talking about for months as a rising young star and a potential face of this company. A lot of potential faces of this company have gone in with pristine records against Joe Warren, and they've gone home unhappy.
And Darrion Caldwell's another guy, anything can happen, but in a different way, a physical, explosive, athletic way.
Big night ahead, live on Spike, beginning at 9 o'clock Eastern. To Michael C. Williams.
Miller Lite tonight presents Bellator MMA, and we now move to 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. We introduce the blue corner first. At 6 foot, weighing in 170.6 pounds, his professional record undefeated early on at 3-0. Originally from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, he fights out of New York, New York. Introducing Neiman, Gracie. And across the cage, fighting out of the red corner at 5'10", weighing in 169.8 pounds. His professional record, 16 wins, 13 defeats, fighting out of Hickory, North Carolina, Roger, the Leprechaun Carroll. In charge of the action, your referee, Big John McCarthy.
We've been looking forward to this one. A tale of the tape brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
Look at the bottom of the screen. What's highlighted? The name, Gracie. You get a lot of training, but it comes with a lot of pressure.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Get it up.
The fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers. It's Miller time. We saw the Leprechaun Roger Carroll, a 29-fight veteran, in with Brennan Ward, a fight refereed by John McCarthy. Roger Carroll suffered that knockout. Diego Lima and Brendan Ward are the only two to ever knock out Roger Carroll in his 9-year professional career. The jiu-jitsu specialist, 16 wins, 15 of them by submission.
The advantage I don't feel he has in this fight.
Against a Gracie?
Against a Gracie. The guy's been grappling his whole life. Beautiful outside choke.
Which means you're still, after a life spent, an adult life in jiu-jitsu, for Roger Carroll, he's still likely to see things and feel things he's never seen or felt before. Is the nephew of Renzo Gracie.
Both guys in leg lock position. Going for the inverted heel hook. Neiman Gracie's going for it. He's trying to torque to his right.
Yeah, he seems to have a better grip here.
Yeah, he does. He's got a head start. You don't want to counter footlock of a guy who started before you did.
So what's your best move from here?
Post up. Get weight on your right leg or overturn Gracie. Spin out of the move. He's not in good position to do that right now. On Pat Smith's style, trying to elbow his way out. But what he's doing is putting pressure on his right leg, but as soon as it turns, that's when he's in trouble. Neiman Gracie now going inverted, pulling it under the opposite armpit.
Slipped out the first time.
Gracie realizes he's not going to get it and transitions out. Nice up kick.
Roger Carroll, no attempt. Get back up.
Going for the heel hook, but that's what I mean. Put weight on the leg. And See the difference in Gracie's escape. He's advancing position, trying to take the back. Roger Carroll doing a good job of defending. But I like the way Gracie is approaching this fight. It's not just a jiu-jitsu match. He's throwing punches, getting that ground and pound in, making Carroll pay for going for leg locks. Problem with leg locks is they're high risk. You don't get them, your opponent really advances position easily.
Carroll in danger of giving his back.
One hook in. That makes two. Neiman Gracie huge, he's taller than Roger Carroll. That helps when you have that body triangle. Really put hip into it. Carroll's gonna have trouble getting out of this position.
You watch Gracie Jiu-Jitsu sometimes, it looks like the snake playing with its prey.
Yeah, exactly.
Person going to grip you tighter than you've ever been gripped before. How does that feel?
It's a slow, methodical kind of game.
I'll take your mind before I take your body.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Roger Carroll's feeling right now. He's doing a good job defensively, trying to protect his neck. Problem with the body triangle is a lot of times it can leave you a little bit high. You kind of got to reach down for the rear naked because the guy's down at your chest. And it's hard to flatten an opponent out with it.
Roger Carroll was a high school wrestler. Walked into a jiu-jitsu class and said, oh, this is just grappling with pajamas on. And the next thing he remembers, he woke up. He was hooked.
Looking for the elbows, looking for short elbows.
And he wants to put a ripple in the pond. And Gracie, his first professional loss.
It's easier to avoid the mohawk back of the head when your opponent has a mohawk.
It does make, for John McCarthy, it makes that 12-6 elbow.
Don't hit with the hair. It's not going for the neck. It might be underneath the neck. You can't see from here. It's not.
Patience, Roger. You're just looking for a 30 segundos, Neiman. 30. Up. 30 segundos.
Again, look at that triangle mount around the body.
Já foi Falta 15 segundos. We got 15 seconds left, Roger.
Gracie's so far not going anywhere.
Roger Carroll content just to get out of this first round.
5 segundos.
Patience shown by Gracie. Roger Carroll took the fight with Brennan Ward in July on short notice. The majority of his fights have been on short notice.
Stand, and he does not want to
this one actually wasn't. He probably had a longer camp for this one than most of his professional fights.
We're not playing jiu-jitsu. We're not.
Yes, sir.
Please, okay?
Yes, sir.
Stand and bang. This dude does not want to get that shit, bro. Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu last. Yes, sir. You got this, brother.
Sound advice from his corner. You're not playing jiu-jitsu with this kid.
Your defense is perfect. Your defense is perfect. Get it wrong, baby.
And Roger Carroll loves jiu-jitsu so much. And he's like, well, after this, let's just find a mat and finish it.
Get up.
On to round two. Pretty easy round one to score.
Yeah, easy. 10-9 Gracie. Roger Carroll went for offensive moves of his own. I wouldn't go 10-8, but definitely a 10-9 round. One thing to keep in mind is it was pretty much a jiu-jitsu match. Don't expect Neiman Gracie to get tired doing jiu-jitsu. It's exactly his wheelhouse. What Roger Carroll wants to do is make it a stand-up battle, make it a wrestling match. Take it places Gracie's not used to going. Wear him down.
Get the balance and strength.
I try to tell guys, you know, when you coach them, when you talk to them about MMA, there's no such thing as in shape. You're in shape generally for a certain thing, by and large. So you've been grappling your whole life, I could wake you up at midnight out of shape and still give me, 10 hard minutes. If you're not used to kickboxing, it can really wear you out. So what you want to do is take a guy out of his comfort zone. Here, Neiman Gracie on the ground, he could do this for a half hour out of shape. He's just so used to it. And for the knee bar, not going to get that. You see how he advances position every time. He doesn't just counter, it's counter to mount, counter to taking the back. It's chess, not checkers.
He wore Roger Carroll down in round 1 with that body lock, and he's gone back to it here. Gracie competing from age 10. To talk about that name being a target in professional MMA, that name is a target in high school.
Yeah.
That name's a target in grammar school.
Everyone. I mean, in my competitive days, it was Cron, Hallett Gracie, Huron, Henner, and whenever they competed, the place stopped. And spotlight was on them when they were blue belts, when they were just another kid out there in the tournament. You're never just another kid. So in a sense, they've been dealing with pressure their whole life. What happened to that one Gracie that said, you know what, I just want to be an accountant. I don't do it. I want to play baseball. I don't do it.
I'm playing video games right now. I don't want to play the game.
Renee, not under the chin yet. Could just crank his way to it, but I don't see him doing that.
Not surprisingly, all 3 of Gracie's wins by submission. Part of the extended family. His father, Marcio Stambowski, part of that famous 5.
Yep. Disciple of Holmes Gracie, who is a legend amongst the Gracies. Hickson before Hickson to a lot of people. The lion of the family. Died young in a hang gliding accident, 82, I think.
Neiman, don't hit the back of the head.
If you were taught by Halls, it was like, huge badge of honor in the family.
When you begin to study the Gracie family, which has been part of my job, it's basically a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It goes on, and then there was this, and then there was this.
The family tree goes on forever. Families have a longer story and have more divisions and controversy in the Gracie family.
You could have done that great walkout, that classic walkout in Houston, the I Am Hoist Gracie, just members of the Gracie family. You could have done it with hundreds of them.
Easily.
That's online on Bellator.com. I got to check that out if you haven't already. For some reason you missed it, and if you missed Gracie Shamrock tomorrow night on Spike. Free, 9 o'clock. Judge for yourself. They run the show from Houston again. Shamrock, Gracie, Kimbo and Dada. Derek Campos' knockout of Melvin Gillard.
Oh, beautiful armbar transition. Look at that. Going for it. 12 seconds left.
Again, second time he's gotten in deep, but very late in the round. Roger Carroll trying to hang on. And for the second straight round, he will. All right, what did he do here at the end?
They're taking the back. Henzo was probably telling him 10 seconds left, go for it. Look at this. Beautiful armbar transition. That is how you do it knee by the ear. If there had been 10 more seconds left, this fight would be over, but Roger Carroll able to hang on. It was a risky move that gave up position, a tactical choice with 10 seconds left. You lose it, no big deal, no harm, no foul.
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it. If the competition level was higher, with competition like Roger Carroll, do you try that earlier in the round? See what I'm saying?
With the Gracie style, no. Growing up Gracie, generally not.
Roger.
His 2 fights in Bellator, I will say this about Roger Carroll. He is having the time of his life. He told John McCarthy before the fight in July, I've waited my whole life to hear you say those words. Let's get it on.
But we've seen this a lot with guys. I call them the happy to be here. They're just thrilled to be in here. But Roger Carroll, way behind, hasn't found a way to be competitive in this fight. He's a little too happy to be here. It doesn't bug him that much that he's losing. And, you know, you see that happen sometimes. Now, to go back to that armbar from the back, that's something Hideo Takaro does in the first 5 seconds. You know, Gracie very much position before submission. Pressure before everything. So hallmark Japanese style, a bit more aggressive. A bit more, but they don't have the pressure. Generally speaking. Up kicks a specialty of Gracie's cornerman, Renzo Gracie. The first ones to use those effectively.
Let's go, work.
And the advice of Roger Carroll's corner after round number 1, stay out of the jiu-jitsu match, make it about striking, make it about wrestling. He hasn't been able to do that at all. Once again, going for a heel hook. Look at the pressure and flexibility. He's letting his leg bend. He doesn't care. He's controlling the upper body and the neck. So Roger Carroll can't twist his body and finish.
When I asked you before what Roger Carroll needed to do in that spot, it's what Gracie's doing now.
Exactly. Putting weight on the leg, advancing position.
If you thought this would be short, keep in mind that Roger Carroll has not been submitted since 2010. It's been 17 fights since he tapped.
And also, you know, as I keep saying, don't expect Neiman Gracie to rush anything. Secure position, stay safe, and checkmate.
Fingers out of the glove,
This is actually, if you're Renzo Gracie, if you're Neiman Gracie's corner, you're going to say, this is the fight I want a young kid to have. Taking on a submission guy, he's not going to make it easy. He's going to get some minutes, going to get some rounds. You might see some things that a veteran will do in these positions. But at the end of the day, he's what I call a GBND. Game, but not dangerous. He's going to be tough, but I'm not worried about Gracie overwhelming you on the ground. Good fight for him at this stage in his career.
You might learn more against a 15-year jiu-jitsu guy than you're going to against a young fighter who maybe once he got him down to the ground doesn't have the defensive
skills. Would mentally just fall apart. Roger Carroll's not doing that. But tactically doesn't have a way out. This is why you put, you know, an amateur boxer, an Olympian, put him against a journeyman, 30 and 15 guy. Might show him some tricks. Do not worry about the outcome being in doubt.
Gracie growing up in Brazil, moved to New York, age 18. Still bizarre to me to see a Gracie listed from New York.
A lot of them came out to the West Coast first.
They did.
They were all out there when I was coming up. Enzo went to the East Coast.
Is it funny to you when you see these guys and they still go back to being listed from Brazil? It's like, come on, man, you grew up down the street from me.
Yeah, man, guys that grew up in Torrance.
You're more California than I am.
Totally.
There we go. Keep turning. It's loose, Roger. Keep turning. Falta minuto, Neiman. Deixa eu ver aquele braço de novo. Cuidado só com a jaula.
Watch where it's at. There you go.
Punches get comfortable. We need to comfortable, Roger. You need to turn back this way, Roger. Turn back this way. That lock is in the air. This lock is in the air. There we go. There we go.
In that armbar position again, look like trying to isolate the right arm. 30 seconds left is the kind of thing he'd go for. And there it is.
There we go, turn in. Stand up.
Now triangle. Triangle armbar combo.
See Roger Carroll's head starting to change color a little bit. That's locked in pretty good. Third straight round. Gracie going for it in the final seconds. Carroll trying to hold on.
He's able to stay with it. Moral victory, but that's about it.
The Leprechaun goes all 15 minutes. Earning the respect of Neiman Gracie. A smile on his face all the time. Gracie's, you don't see that as much.
All my sponsors, love every one of you. Thank you. God bless. Bellator.
Happy guy, but no tactical answers for the attack of Neiman Gracie.
Thank you, Jesus.
He started.
He isn't thanking you. I'm a little hurt. I think he's thanking everybody else.
He started at, if you start at age 20, you're still 20 years behind a Gracie.
Exactly. Exactly.
Stay here.
He wants every photo opportunity he can get.
Yeah. Here's a Gracie. Here's a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Take the brother. Thank you.
It's good to see.
For you.
Not a lot of suspense here to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to your 3 cage-side judges. Your first judge, Dan Mathieson, scores it 30-26. While judges cage-side, Don Turnage and Jacob Montalvo both see the fight the same at 30-27. All for the winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated, Neiman Gracie.
4 pro fights, 4 wins for the latest branch on the Gracie tree. Roger Carroll had a blast. Neiman Gracie gets the win. Speaking of some nasty guard and some nasty jiu-jitsu, Goichi Yamauchi. The more you watch him, the more you spend time with him. We talked a little bit about, you talk about Marcin Held as the kid with the smile on his face who will just tear your leg off if he gets the opportunity. Goichi is very much like that, but he is a farther along than Marcin Held is at the same age.
I think he's more versatile than Marcin Held. I love Marcin Held's ground game, but I think Goichi Yamauchi goes for a lot more attacks and physically a bit more dangerous, a little more filled out.
It's going to make the strategy for this man very interesting. One of 2 national champions that we're going to see tonight when we go live on Spike at 9 o'clock Eastern. Bubba Jenkins learned from the Georgie Karahanyan fight, but Goichi Yamauchi, that's a different kind of animal altogether.
Yeah, I think he wants to use his wrestling defensively, not get into a ground battle. But we'll see if that's the way it plays out. Instincts are strong.
It's all leading to the #1 contender fight in the Bantamweight division between the veteran Joe Warren, one of the most familiar faces in Bellator history, versus the unchallenged, untested, undefeated former national champion from NC State, Darian Caldwell. To Michael C. Williams.
From WinStar World Casino and Resort, Bellator MMA, presented by Miller Lite, now goes to 3 5-minute rounds at 202 pounds. Introducing the blue corner first, at 5'9", weighing in 202.4 pounds. His professional record early on stands at 0-1. He fights out of Miami, Florida. Introducing Jermayne And across the cage, fighting in the red corner, at 5'9", weighing in 194 pounds even tonight. He makes his professional debut. He fights out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Darren Palmer. And the referee in charge, Dan Maglia.
Here we go.
The tail of the tape brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
And you see, it was Barnes is supposed to be at 195 catch weight, overweight by 7.5 pounds.
You ready, sir? You ready, sir? Let's go, fight.
The fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers. It's Miller time. As we discussed, the first thing you think of when a fighter misses weight.
Lack of preparation, generally speaking. They didn't do something right at the end of their camp.
A lot of pressure from Derek Palmer. You can see that the adrenaline and the nerves that come with your first pro fight.
Fight like it's a 30-second fight.
Hey, beat those underhooks. Get that underhook. Guys, sucking back to me.
I always tell guys, if you fight like it's a 1-minute fight, it better be a 1-minute fight.
Or it won't be a 2-minute fight, not in a good way. What is the one thing you... Wow.
That's some lift.
That is some serious strength and a plant. Palmer, yeah, hanging on.
Yep, not controlled. See, hanging on to the head, rookie mistake and side control.
What is the thing you remember most from your first professional fight?
Looking across the cage, because I'd seen the guy fight before and going, man, he got bigger. he spent the whole, I know him now, he spent the whole time working out in between. He's a lot bigger than I saw on tape, man.
Did you have that Rocky II moment or maybe he won't show up?
Well, that was a brutal fight, man. Only had 2 decisions, that was one of them.
You can prepare for everything, but not that.
No, nerves can't prepare for it.
Hey, they're locking that door.
Hey, wait a second.
What's going on?
And it's loud, man. It's like...
I was going to ask you if you could hear it, if you could hear it locked.
It's unbelievably loud.
Trying to step over and mount. Got 2 inches away. The Palmer in a roll. Trying to roll out of trouble here. Gives up his back.
See, neither guy able to settle down in good position. A lot of nerves, a lot of energy. That's an unfair comparison. But if you look at the Neiman Gracie fight, for example, he gets you in bad position, you're staying in bad position for a long time. These guys swapping a lot of positions.
This would be the antithesis of Gracie control.
Very true.
Adrenaline. You know, that Gracie resting heart rate. It's just like heartbeat. Wait another 15 seconds. Sure. We just lost both engines of our plane, Mr. Gracie. It's all right.
All right, okay.
It's fine. All right, I got it. That's what you want to hear from the cockpit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we just lost both engines, but you know what? It's all good. We're gonna be
something in Portuguese, you know. And running.
If he's not good, I'll tell you something else John McCarthy taught me. If you turn away from your problem, you've got a problem.
Yep. One thing you have to remember, a lot of referees have considered that physical surrender and stop the fight. Can't turn away and run, but Palmer's still throwing that right hand.
You wonder about how much energy these two expended early.
Yep. It's almost like you have too much energy. You don't know where to expend it. You don't know how to spend the currency that you have, and so you waste a lot of it.
Wild shots.
A lot of wild punches, but
Palmer trying to sit into a guillotine, but he gives it up. That's another thing you see with young fighters. Is no patience when it comes to trying something. All right, doesn't work. Next.
Exactly.
There's nowhere near your gloves.
armbar. Palmer's in position to finish it. Can't see from here. Yeah, shoulders out. Once the shoulder's out, it's done pretty much.
It's almost sometimes as if young fighters, submissions are like new toys. Play with this for a while. Let's see if this works.
One of the major differences moving up in the belts in jiu-jitsu is knowing when it's done. Knowing when you have something and when you don't, when it's time to move on.
So you don't expend the energy.
Exactly.
A lot of energy expended here in round number 1 between these two young fighters.
Right. Nice and clean, guys. Nice and clean. Let's go up. Up. Let's go.
Here's your Jermaine Barnes highlight.
Look at this double leg in the air. Bang. Great job taking him down right into side control.
Linton Vassell knocking King Mo out of Dynamite.
Wasn't able to keep him there, though. Look at these winging punches by Palmer. Windmill shots.
You got to eat the body. Up top, eat the body, okay? You don't want no more. You're going to have to outdog him now. Okay. You understand me?
Jermaine Barnes won professional fight. It was nearly 3 years ago.
Stay in the middle.
Lost a decision. Of course, Derek Palmer, his pro debut.
Seconds out, gentlemen. Seconds out. Yo, mouthpiece, guys. Mouthpiece. Start in the corner, please.
Second professional round for Derek Palmer, and you can already see these two, how much energy. You didn't have to see round 1 to know how much energy they expended just looking at them here as we start round 2.
Barnes having some success with that leg kick.
Again, second time, Palmer's able to hang on. It's great strength to be able to do that, but you have to know what comes next.
What he has to do is settle down in this position. You're the heavier guy. Lean on your opponent. Take the wind out of him. Slams are good. They look great, and they're demoralizing, but unless you really dump a guy on his head, it doesn't do that much damage. Inverted triangle. Could get it, but I don't see that happening. Trunk straight in the arm.
Go from the corner. Don't be afraid to go north-south. Trying to step over.
All on the arm. He's still got to move.
He tapped out from strikes.
Took one good shot, and that was it.
And Jermaine Barnes gets the tap with strikes from the top.
And pretty rare. Only really one of those got through. Palmer just didn't want any more.
117.
Barnes got the same position he got in round number 1, but this time he used it effectively, stepped over, got his ground and pound going.
1 minute, 17 seconds. Tap out, do the submission.
First professional win for Jermaine Barnes.
Is underneath. This time, taking him over the top. Bang.
And who knows, maybe that did more damage than we thought at first.
It could have, but I didn't see any indication that he couldn't breathe, that he popped a rib out. That generally what's happening is the right hand, as soon as that got through, Palmer decided this is not for me, because none of those got through. They're all on the arm.
Now, here it comes right there.
Yeah, and that's one shot, basically. That's the only one that got through, and that was all he wanted. But Barnes got good position. Kudos to him, man.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of strikes. Official time, 1 minute, 17 seconds into round number 2. The winner, Jermayne
Jermaine Barnes, a minute 17 into the second round, gets the tap from strikes to record his first professional win. Always memorable. We will go live on Spike. Top of the hour with all roads leading to the #1 contender fight in the Bantamweight division between Joe Warren and Darrion Caldwell. How many times have we written off Joe Warren?
Every time he's come off from a devastating loss, we thought he was done. But Darrion Caldwell, undefeated, exactly the kind of opponent Joe Warren likes.
Goichi Yamauchi and Bubba Jenkins may very well steal the show. We'll find out top of the hour when we go live on Spike.
Next, Joe Warren looks to secure a shot at Bellator's Bantamweight title when he battles Darrion Caldwell. Bellator MMA presented by Miller Lite. Live